Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Today I'm going to talk about gratitude, the vibrational energy of gratitude. And it's gratitude that you must tap into and actually feel at a deep emotional level to get yourself into the vibrational energy that is required to attract to you everything necessary for all the good to come into your life. Let's take a deep breath in and let that go and relax your central nervous system. Relax your mind, your body. Tap into that spiritual energy that allows you to co-create your life with God, with the universe, with the Creator. No matter what you want to accomplish in your life, whether it's a big goal, whether you've got some targeted things that you really want to do or be or have, getting into the spirit of that energy, the spirit of the goal, just like getting into the spirit of a game or the spirit of a movie or the spirit of a book. When you get into the spirit of gratitude for your goal already having been accomplished, you your whole body, your whole being starts to vibrate in that energetic vibration, and you magnetically attract to you everything that becomes part of that picture, part of you, part of your life. So let's take another deep breath in and let that go. In Bob Proctor's book, The ABCs of Success, he says, "It is unfortunate but true for many people. Life is something that's going to happen in the future. They're always looking forward to the arrival of that big day or that big event. Well, I'm certainly a strong proponent of goals or objectives. I firmly believe we should attempt to be consciously aware of the many wonderful little events we are involved with in the present. Life is now. It can and should be enjoyed." What allows you to be present, to enjoy the present moment, to enjoy everything that you have around you? What is it that you're in tune with? What is it that you love about your life? What can you be grateful for already having, already being loved, already realizing that you are a creative being? Do you want to be happy, healthy, wealthy, prosperous, and richly blessed in every area of your life? Then you must be grateful for what you already have and for what's coming. Gratitude is a vibrational energy. Gratitude resounds throughout the whole universe. And it doesn't matter what you want, being grateful for what you already have, getting into a happy, healthy, wealthy, joyful vibration attracts back to you everything in harmony with that vibrational energy. Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. Gratitude bestows reverence, allowing us to encounter everyday epiphanies, those transcendent moments of awe that change forever how we experience life and the world. Bob Proctor taught me that gratitude, the whole process of mental adjustment and attunement, can be summed up in one word: gratitude. And the first step toward feeling richly blessed in every area of your life, whether it's riches in the financial sense, in relationships, in health, the first step, according to Wallace Wattles in his book, The Science of Getting Rich, is to convey the idea of your wants to the formless substance. Now, when I say wants, I'm not talking about thinking that you really want something, but then that takes you into a mindset of poverty or scarcity, or realizing that it's not here, and it makes you feel more weak or lonely or tired. But what is it that you want, that you can feel what it's like? In order to get into conveying your wants to the formless substance, to the universe, to God, to your higher self, it becomes necessary to relate yourself to the formless intelligence, to the universal mind, to that God energy in a harmonious way. Get into that vibration. Take a deep breath in and feel what it's like to be happy, joyful, peaceful, feeling your best self. Wallace Wattles tells us to secure this harmonious relationship is a matter of such primary and vital importance that I will give some space to its discussion here. I'll give you instructions which, if you follow them, will be certain to bring you into a perfect unity of mind with God. The whole process of mental adjustment and attunement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. First, you believe that there is one intelligent substance from which all things proceed. Secondly, you believe that this substance gives you everything you desire. And thirdly, you relate yourself to it through a feeling of deep and profound gratitude. He says many people who order their lives rightly in all other ways are kept in poverty by their lack of gratitude. Having received one gift from God, they cut the wires which connect them with Him by failing to make acknowledgement. It is easier to understand that the nearer we live to the source of wealth, the more wealth we shall receive. It's also easy to understand that a soul that is always grateful lives in closer touch with God than one who never looks to Him in thankful acknowledgement. When good things come to us, the more gratefully we fix our mind on the supreme power, the more good things we will receive. and the more rapidly they will come. The reason for this is simply that the mental attitude of gratitude draws the mind into closer touch with the source from which the blessings come. Gratitude will lead your mind out along the ways by which things come, and it will keep you in close harmony with creative thought and prevent you from falling into competitive thought. The good things you already possess have come to you because of certain laws of the universe. Gratitude alone can keep you looking toward the infinite. There is a law of gratitude, and if you are to get the results that you truly desire, it is absolutely necessary that you should observe this law. The law of gratitude is the natural principle that action and reaction are always equal and in opposite directions. The grateful outreaching of your mind in thankful praise to the Supreme Power is a liberation or expenditure of force, and it cannot fail to reach that to which it is addressed. And as a result, God responds with an instantaneous movement toward you. Draw nigh unto God, and he will draw nigh unto you. That is a statement of psychological truth. And if your gratitude is strong and constant, the reaction in the formless substance will be strong and continuous. The formless substance is where your creative ideas are moving into form. You think an idea in your conscious mind, but where does that idea come from? It seems to come from out of the blue. It comes from nowhere. It comes from no thing, from nothing. As you focus your intelligence, your energy, your mind, your heart, your spirit, as you focus your entire being on your desires, on gratitude for what is and what's to come, everything in the invisible realm starts to pull together and put it together in your life, just like pieces of a puzzle. You can't force it. You must let it happen. You must allow it. The formless substance, the invisible energy, the thinking stuff from which all things are made and which in its original state permeates, penetrates, and fills the interspaces of the universe. Wallace Waddell says a thought in this substance produces the thing that is imaged by the thought. You can form things in your thought, and by impressing your thought upon formless substance, can cause the thing you think about to be created. In order to do this, you must pass from the competitive to the creative mind. You must form a clear mental picture of the things you want, and you must hold this picture in your thoughts with the fixed purpose to get what you want and the unwavering faith that you will get what you want. Closing your mind to all negativity, to anything that may tend to shake your purpose, dim your vision, or quench your faith. Draw nigh unto God, and he will draw nigh unto you. And if your gratitude is strong and constant, the reaction in the formless substance will be strong and continuous. Wallace Waddles says the movement of the things you want will always be toward you. Notice the grateful attitude that Jesus took, how he always seems to be saying, I thank thee, Father, that thou hearest me. You cannot exercise much power without gratitude because it is gratitude that keeps you connected with power. Fix your attention on the best. Imagine yourself already in possession with what it is you desire. Surround yourself with the best and become the best. When you get into the feeling of gratitude, when you focus your energy on the lifestyle that you want to live, the purpose that you're here in this lifetime to enjoy more life, more love, to help more people, to serve from your heart as a divine spark of infinite energy walking around in your human form, your body, the instrument of your mind. It allows you to enjoy what you want to enjoy, to be grateful for everything that you have, everything that you've done, and everything that you want to become. You're growing and changing, improving every day. The creative power within us makes us into the image of that which we give our attention. We are thinking substance, and thinking substance always takes the form of that which it thinks about. The grateful mind is constantly fixed upon the best, therefore it tends to become the best. It takes the form or character of the best and will receive the best. Waddle says, faith is born of gratitude. The grateful mind continually expects good things, and expectation becomes faith. The reaction of gratitude upon one's own mind produces faith. Every outgoing wave of gratitude, of grateful thanksgiving, increases faith. It is necessary to cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good that comes to you and to give thanks continuously. Wallace Waddle says, and because all things have contributed to your advancement, you should include all things in your gratitude. Bring your mind into a harmonious relationship with the good in everything, and the good in everything will move towards you. It's a good idea to write a list of what you're grateful for. When you can get into the habit of a daily gratitude list, see if you can write down 10 things that you're grateful for. Now, sometimes it takes a little while. You can be grateful for regular things like a hot, fresh cup of coffee, opening your eyes this morning, waking up in a comfortable bed, having a roof over your head and clothes in the closet, choices that you can make today. Get deeper and deeper into gratitude. What you appreciate appreciates. How grateful are you for your health, for your body, for your ability to see, smell, taste, touch, and hear? How grateful are you for your intelligence, your ability to reason? Realizing that your thoughts form images in your mind, and when you hold the image of what you truly desire and add the feeling of gratitude for already having it, it's on its way, it's yours. Gratitude gets you into the vibrational energy of receiving all the good that you desire. When you think from the end goal, not thinking about what you want, but being grateful for it. There is an infinite supply. What else can you be grateful for? Grateful for some of the challenges that you have overcome that have strengthened you. As you're moving towards your ideal life, there will be challenges. When you stay in the feeling of gratitude as often as possible, as long as possible, you hook up to that energetic vibration of creation, of the creator, of infinite intelligence. As you keep practicing gratitude, you're rehearsing the vibrational energy of good, and it feels healthy, happy, joyful, wonderful, abundant. It feels open and loving. As you remember to get into the vibrational energy of gratitude, often throughout the day, you find yourself feeling better and better and staying in that beautiful feeling for longer periods of time. You're calm and relaxed, building up the momentum of this vibrational energy. When you build momentum, that takes you through the day easier, more at ease, more feeling of expressing well-being, and then you notice more things to be grateful for. You can write down a list of 10 things, and if it's a day where you're not feeling particularly in a good mood, just see if you can capture 3 things that you are truly grateful for, and that begins to move the energy in the direction that you want. And it's momentum that takes you there easily, effortlessly. Energy is always flowing into our consciousness. And as we think, we form thoughts from that energy. And as we internalize those thoughts, we alter the vibration that our mind body is in. And your body is a mass of energy in a high speed of vibration. The more you can tap into the vibrational energy of gratitude, the higher vibrational energy you emit. And as you emit a beautiful, strong energy of gratitude, you will notice more things to be grateful for, more things, more people, more resources, more events, more experiences. The better you feel, the better you create more good in your life. The more you serve from your heart, the better people treat you, the better you feel, the better your life becomes. Remember to practice gratitude every day. Gratitude hooks you up to that energy, that unseen force, that beautiful energy that creates your life. Take a deep breath in, get into that spirit of gratitude. This weekend in Canada, this weekend is Thanksgiving. Give thanks every day. See how often you can give thanks through the day for food, for shelter, for ideas, for what you have created and what you want to create. As you hold that energy, ideas will flow to you, and you might write them down so that you don't forget and take action on them, because your action creates a ripple in the universe. Your actions cause a reaction from the universe. Now capture your ideas and take action in the vibrational energy that creates worlds. Create a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you back here on Thanksgiving Monday. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice.